Welcome to the guest list. I'm joined by Michael Murphy and Sebastian from the band Halo. Welcome, guys.
How you doing?
Good. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Now tell me a little bit about Halo. What type of band is Halo?
We're basically all about just trying to create the most exciting and energetic night that we can for our clients.
Sebastian, covers band. What type of music do you cover?
We do it all. We've got a 90-minute rock and roll and Motown show that we put together. It's got stuff like Elvis Presley, the Beatles, the Shirelles in it. We do a lot of contemporary pop artists, Rihanna, the song Titanium, stuff like that, and we do Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, the whole lot.
Which is achievable because there's 4 singers in the band.
4 singers, fantastic.
Three singers and our bass player's a little bit of a dark horse that throws in a few crazy 80s songs every now and again. There's myself, Rebecca Wright, who's been doing this forever, and also Sharon Emirali. So 2 girls and myself. It just makes for such a massive sound, all very different styles.
Now, what kind of events do you typically play at?
We do a lot of awards dinners and you know, conferences and stuff like that, predominantly as a corporate band, and a lot of weddings. So if you wanted to make a big statement, get a big band, get Halo.
Oh, good. I like that. And having a band, it's particularly at a wedding, it is great. It's great fun. It really gets the crowd going, doesn't it?
Well, there's such a different energy about live music, I'm all for DJs and I love it and things of the like, but there's something about having the music being created there right in front of you, and the energy that brings, and the energy that does bring to all your guests on the dance floor. And obviously, as there's 7 of us, there's a hell of a lot of energy going around the room.
And I take it that, you know, when a couple, in particular for a wedding, when they contract you, you come with all the gear and the sound and the PA and all that kind of stuff, so they don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
We've got everything. That they can use it at their ceremony. We can provide music for the ceremony as well if they want keyboards or they want guitar or they want a singer on their own to sing them up the aisle. We can provide cordless mics for the speeches. It's a one-stop sort of solution. I sound like I'm selling cars, but it really is. You know,
It's all about making life easier.
They don't have to ring around AV companies trying to sort that out. They just call us, we'll take care of it.
What about things like the first dance? Can you help with that?
Oh, well, that's something that we love doing. Is basically, if you come to us and you want us, we'll basically learn whatever it is that you want. If there's certain styles of music that you'd like, then we can learn that. But we're a huge, we do a lot of the first dance, and we will learn the song and play it. And I think that brings a really nice aspect to a nice sort of personal feel as well.
It kicks it off too, you know. The bride and groom start dancing together, and then everyone joins them, and then we kick straight into our show after it, and it's away. That's it.
You guys sound like you've been doing this forever. How long has Halo been going?
10 years.
Yeah. Not with me, however. I'm nowhere near as old as this guy.
And you've just played in New Zealand, or do you play further afield?
Yeah, we have on occasion gone up to Bangkok quite frequently for there's an embassy ball that happens there once a year.
Pretty impressive.
And we also do New Year's Eve there, and Singapore as well for New Year's Eve. Both at the Shangri-La Hotel, a fantastic hotel chain if you're looking at travelling in Southeast Asia.
Look at you go. It's just plugs.
He's all about the rock and roll. He's very cool. What's one of your favourite things about playing at a wedding?
It's just such a happy occasion, you know, and it's so great to see multiple generations from families dancing and getting to know each other and having a great time.
No, that's very, very true. Sebastian, what do you do in the band?
I play guitar, and I do rapping as well.
Oh, really? Yeah. You rap on the show in a minute.
Yeah, I'm Auckland's oldest rapper.
And Michael, your background?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember. I moved to Auckland 10 years ago now and did a little show called New Zealand Idol once upon a time, which was now 10 years ago. And ever since then I've been lucky enough to be able to do this as a job and just sing, which is nice. I'm really just trying to prolong as long as I can before I have to get a real job.
Oh, oh we all. Michael, Michael, what have been some of the big requests with regards to a first dance that you've been asked for?
I get asked a lot to do Everything by Michael Bublé. That seems to be a really popular one. It is a really beautiful song. I mean, it talks about you're my everything, so it's kind of a no-brainer there. I've been asked recently to do Kiss Me by Ed Sheeran. Bex and I, we do a pretty cool arrangement of that with the band where we turn it into a duet, which is quite pretty. We've had some strange ones. We recently had to do a Nickelback song for a first dance, which is always good. Variety is the spice of life, I suppose. But yeah, it does seem to vary a lot, but there are a lot of popular ones. And I mean, I think there are just such beautiful songs out there. I think Sebi's played Time of My Life a fair few times and watched a few terrible lifts at the end. But God loves a trier, so.
Sebastian, do you get a lot of requests from the floor once it is open now, open dancing? Do you get a lot of guests asking
we do.
for songs?
We do. We get a lot of requests for Exponent songs and Brown Eyed Girl and Doobie Brothers songs.
We had a guy the other night come up and ask for an Elvis song, and a guy, because he knew that it would set off a friend of his. And the moment that we started playing it, the guy just went nuts on the dance floor to the point that it is quite incredible. Like, it is so worth to take a request every time. Just the things that you see when you start playing these songs that obviously mean things to people. It does certainly bring something out in people.
All right, if we move into more of the pop and later songs that are out at the moment, what are some of the big requests at the moment?
I think things we've just put in, like Sing by Ed Sheeran. People like Rita Ora and
Rude.
Rude, yeah. There's lots of pop songs that are constantly carrying around. So yeah, we are constantly updating it with new and current pop. And almost every time we do that as well, we try and make sure we learn a new, older song that the people will sing along to as well. So we are trying to keep a good mix between old and new.
It's important to keep it classic.
People have got to know it. They've got to sing along to it. They've got to be able to dance to it. It's really the golden rule.
All right, Sebastian, so we've heard how amazing Halo is, and people absolutely have to have Halo at their wedding.
They do.
They do. How is the best way to get hold of your band?
You can find us, Nicky, through the Wedding Associates website, and if you buy the Wedding Associates discount card, which is $49.95, you get a 20% discount from Halo and also a discount from all the other suppliers on the website. So if you click on bands, Wedding Associates website, you'll see a picture of Halo.
Fantastic. Even so, you get a great band at a discounted rate.
You do.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. And that's a good discount.
Brilliant. Michael, Sebastian, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much, Nicky.
So I've been talking to Michael and Sebastian from Halo.